If you're here watching this video, you're probably managing enterprise hardware upgrades, or maybe you're expanding your infrastructure, and you're trying to figure out where to get reliable, refurbished servers, maybe some networking gear, or simply more storage without gambling on quality. In this video, I'll walk you through the top vendors for refurbished enterprise-level IT equipment in 2025, and tell you about some trusted sources that professionals actually rely on. We'll start with the best companies to buy from right now, and then I'll share a few quick tips on how to evaluate a vendor before you commit. That way you always get enterprise-grade performance without the premium price tag. First up, and for good reason, is Alta Technologies. Alta has been around since the early 90s and has become one of the largest independent refurbished IT equipment vendors in North America. They specialize in servers, storage, and networking gear from the top OEMs like Dell, HPE, Cisco, and NetApp. What makes them stand out is the depth of their testing and support. Every system goes through a full, multi-point inspection, firmware validation, and performance testing before shipment. You're not just buying hardware, you're getting enterprise-grade systems that have been professionally refurbished and certified. They also have a massive inventory of product in stock, which means you can get next-day fulfillment for the most important enterprise components. Something a lot of smaller resellers can't quite do. And if you ever need to sell old gear, Alta also offers buyback and ITAD services, so they can help on both sides if you need a little more help with your hardware lifecycle. Next we have TechBuyer, and they are a global leader in the refurbished IT space with offices in the US, UK, France, and several others. TechBuyer has earned a strong reputation for sustainability and data center reliability. Their engineers rebuild and test each component to meet OEM standards. That way, you never have any doubt about the quality you're receiving. They're also ISO certified across the board, from quality to environmental management. If your organization values green IT or ESG reporting, TechBuyer is a great partner. They even provide lifecycle carbon data so you can quantify the environmental benefit of buying refurbished. Their selection is particularly strong for Dell, HP, and Lenovo enterprise-level gear, and they're known for their responsiveness and knowledgeable support teams. ServerMonkey is another solid name in the refurbished IT space, especially for small to mid-sized businesses. They specialize in custom server configurations, so if you need something built to spec, say a Dell PowerEdge or HPE ProLiant with your preferred CPU, memory, and storage setup, they'll assemble and test it for you before they even ship it. They also back their gear with great warranty and support options that rival many OEM programs. ServerMonkey is great if you're looking for a mix of affordability and flexibility, especially if you need to deploy reliable servers quickly without overspending. You can see the multitude of options they have available here. Curvature is up next, and they're now a part of Park Place Technologies. Curvature has been a trusted name for used enterprise-level IT equipment for a long time, and they excel in third-party maintenance as well. Now operating under Park Place Technologies, they've expanded into full lifecycle IT support, not just hardware sales like they did before. Curvature focuses on enterprise-grade gear from Cisco, Dell, EMC, HPE, Juniper, and NetApp. What sets them apart is their global reach and maintenance capabilities, as you can see here. You can not only source hardware from them, but also rely on their support for long-term upkeep, which includes next business day parts replacement worldwide. If you manage large-scale or distributed environments, Curvature is one of the safest bets, especially if maintenance is a key priority for you. Another established vendor is Vibrant Technologies, and they're based in Minnesota. They've been in the industry for over 25 years and they specialize in high-end enterprise equipment, including servers, networking, storage, and even mainframe components. Vibrant offers competitive pricing and fast turnaround times, and they provide full testing and warranty coverage. They also maintain relationships with OEM distributors, which allows them to source both current and legacy components that can be hard to find elsewhere. If you're looking to extend the life of an existing system, or need some rare, hard to find parts, Vibrant is a great option. Lastly, PC Liquidations offers a wide range of refurbished hardware, from servers and routers to desktops and VoIP equipment. While they're not as enterprise specialized as Alta or Curvature, PC Liquidations is perfect for businesses upgrading both data center and office infrastructure together. They're known for reliable inventory, quick quotes, and fair pricing, making them a strong choice for bulk buyers and IT service providers. And they also have really good deals. So those are the top trusted vendors for refurbished enterprise IT hardware. Whether you're buying to expand capacity, refresh aging gear, or build redundancy, these companies combine performance, security, and cost effectiveness, all backed by proven refurb processes. Now let's talk about how to make sure you're buying smart, so your refurbished equipment performs like new. The first step is going to be checking certifications and testing standards. Not all refurbished gear is made equal. Always ask vendors about their testing process and quality certifications. You really want to look for an ISO 9001 or R2 certification, full functional and stress testing, firmware validation, and component level inspection. Vendors like Alta Technologies and TechBuyer excel here. They document their refurb and even their testing process, so you know exactly what you're getting. And many of these vendors will even help you figure out what you're looking for, what standards you want to meet, and the best practices when buying refurb servers. Any vendors who are worth working with are going to tell you exactly how they categorize their equipment and what standards they meet. Here is a quick example of how Alta Technologies categorizes different types of equipment they have. They're very upfront and honest. This way you know exactly what you're getting, and they can help you figure out exactly what you need. The next thing you're going to want to look for in an established IT vendor is their warranty. The best vendors back up their gear with warranties comparable to OEM coverage. What you want to look for is at least a 1-year warranty, and ideally one that is extendable. Support or replacement within 24 to 48 hours. In case something happens, you don't want your system to be down, right? And you also want to look for optional maintenance contracts, because again, if you're running a big system, you can't have downtime. If a reseller only offers a 30-day guarantee, that's normally a red flag. The next step when evaluating an IT vendor is their support team's responsiveness. When something goes down, support speed matters, because downtime matters. A good test may be to reach out with a few pre-sale questions and see how quickly they respond. It's a good early test to see how they'll handle post-sale issues. Companies like ServerMonkey and Curvature have reputations for strong customer communication, and that can be a big differentiator when choosing what vendor to work with. The last piece of advice, I would say, is to compare total cost of ownership. Refurbished doesn't just mean cheap, it means smart value. You want to factor in the hardware price, warranty coverage, maintenance options, and energy efficiency or rack density. Sometimes a slightly higher upfront cost means better long-term ROI. The last thing you should remember is to choose vendors who understand enterprise needs and provide resources to support that. You don't just want a parts supplier, you really want a partner. and the best vendors offer configuration support, inventory planning, trade-ins, lifecycle advice, and product help. As you can see, vendors like Alta Technologies have stayed industry leaders for this reason. They have plenty of articles and blogs and other informational guides on their website that are structured to support enterprise scale deployments. They're not just looking for one-off sales.